Hi, and welcome to Tech Talk, the channel where we explore the latest and greatest in technology. And in this video, we're going to take a look at Samsung System Z Flip5. Whether you're a tech enthusiast, a gadget lover, or a curious learner, this channel is for you. So, make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on the notifications, so you don't miss any of our future videos. Now, let's plunge into Samsung System Z Flip5. Last year's Z Flip series basically reflected the profoundly effective Universe Z Flip 4. This time, notwithstanding, we see anticipated plan enhancements and a bigger optional showcase in the setup. While the camera quality in the series conveys better than expected photographs and recordings, it misses the mark in flexibility. Regardless, the Z Flip5 flaunts very good quality execution and a smoother client experience. Be that as it may, because of its one-of-a-kind structure factor, its battery duration doesn't compare different gadgets in a similar cost range variations. The 256GB model expenses $999, while the 512GB variation is estimated at $1,119.99. Concerning variety choices, the gadget is accessible in graphite, cream, lavender, and mint. Also, Samsung offers online select, eStore, colors, blue, dim, yellow, and green. Plan and pivot. The excellence of the Cosmic System Z Flip5 lies in its double nature. It resembles having two telephones in one, all because of its clamshell plan. In its collapsed express, the gadget estimates 85.1 by 71.9 by 15.1 mm. When unfurled, the aspects are 165.1 by 71.9 by 6.9 mm. Stunningly, it's completely practical in the two designs. With a 3.4-inch front presentation, we can now really connect with applications and consume content on the cover show, which offers multiple times the survey region in contrast with the past variation. Stars. Among the most reduced encounters that anyone could hope to find. Uncommonly light and exquisite. Improved pivot mechanics. Con. Doesn't lie totally level when unfurled. Testing to open with only one hand. The Z Flip5 is exceptionally rich and overlays perfectly in two. The collapsing instrument has been re-examined for this age. The Rely on the System Z Flip5 presently closes totally, disposing of the hole between boards. This outcomes in a considerably slimmer profile, estimating 15.1 mm when collapsed, basically the thickness of my forefinger. To keep soil from getting between the boards and causing scratches, Samsung has added a fine lip to the screen. In any case, in light of its IPX8 confirmation, the gadget isn't dust safe, it just offers security against delayed submersion and water pressure. The possibility of this plan is credited to the new Flex Pivot plan, which currently takes on a drop shape when seen sideways. This eliminates the hole by expanding the wrinkle size, which is somewhat more articulated contrasted with past models. It's really a situation with two sides. The selfie camera poke hole is truly apparent, as opposed to the overlay series. Generally, I value the Z Flip5's grasp in the two arrangements, and Samsung really dominated the one gave insight with this gadget. The unique mark sensor works faultlessly, and the double usefulness of the volume arrangement keeps on intriguing me. Notwithstanding, it's actually difficult to open with only one hand. Samsung System Z Flip5 Showcase. How about we start with the champion component of the Universe Z Flip5, the cover show. Flaunting a 3.4-inch screen, the front showcase is presently multiple times bigger, quickly catching our consideration. What's especially striking is the capacity to connect with for all intents and purposes all applications without expecting to unfurl the gadget, a first for the System Z Flip setup. This incorporates answering to WhatsApp messages utilizing a standard console, presently coordinated into the front screen, or in any event, playing a game on your drive home. The experience is amazingly easy to understand, and I foresee that you'll before long wind up involving the telephone in its collapsed state generally. More about it in the product part of the survey. Professionals. Genuinely helpful cover show. Adjusted show picture quality. Cons, somewhat bigger wrinkle in the presentation. The cover screen includes a Super AMOLED show with a goal of 720 by 748 pixels and an invigorate pace of up to 60 Hz. It brags a pixel thickness 306 pixels for every inch and is safeguarded by Corning Gorilla Glass Victus 2. The board is outlined by defensive layer aluminum. What sticks out, notwithstanding, is the amazing pinnacle splendor of 1600 nits. Presently, we should talk about the principal show. At the point when unfurled, the Universe Z Flip5 uncovers a shocking powerful AMOLED FHD plus 6.7-inch show with a versatile 120 Hz invigorate rate. Samsung terms this the Boundlessness Flex show, which has a 22:9 viewpoint proportion, a goal of 2640 by 1080 pixels, and a thickness of 425 pixels for each inch. The pinnacle splendor arrives at up to 1750 nits. The screen quality is praiseworthy for a foldable gadget. Be that as it may, as referenced prior, the wrinkle is somewhat more conspicuous contrasted with past ages. The presentation wrinkle is somewhat bigger than the one in the past variations, however the boards currently completely close. With respect to show's colorimetry, I've been utilizing the clear setting, which gives a lively and warm visual experience. By and by, I find it hard to envision Samsung making any slips up with their AMOLED shows. Working framework and point of interaction. Priority straight, the system Z Flip5 sudden spikes in demand for the most recent variant of One UI 5 that depends on Android 13. Samsung additionally gives one of the most solid programming update approaches in the Android cell phone market. Thusly, you can expect no less than 4 framework redesigns, up to Android 17, and at least 5 years of safety patches. Professionals, liquid programming experience. Among the best Android update arrangements right now accessible. Samsung's component increments are a brilliant move. Cons, covering administrations can be distressing. All things considered, as a foldable cell phone, the Z Flip5 offers novel elements that exploit this plan. The alleged Samsung Flex highlights, like Flex Mode and Flex Camera, are incorporated. This implies you can involve your gadget in a collapsed position, which is especially beneficial for recording recordings with the primary focal points and accomplishing better in selfie photographs. Past its flex includes, the Cosmic System Z Flip5 offers the capacity to utilize dynamic gadgets on the cover screen. Of course, it additionally permits applications like Google Guides, Messages, WhatsApp, and YouTube to run on the cover screen. This implies you can amplify the utilization of these applications without unfurling the cell phone. The Great Lock Toolbox allows you to utilize an assortment of applications on the cover screen of the system Z Flip5. This element is unimaginably easy to use and prepares for an exceptional client experience. Whether it's for playing Sanctuary Run 2 with only one hand while driving home or just watching a Netflix or Amazon Prime Video, everything is especially helpful when the gadget is collapsed. It's basically instinctive. Samsung Cosmic System Z Flip5 execution. With regards to execution, the Z Flip series doesn't dishearten. The Flip 5 is outfitted with Qualcomm's Snapdragon 8 Gen 2, presently the most impressive SoC for Android gadgets on the lookout. Samsung matched this beast with 8GB of LPDDR5X Smash and adopted an intense strategy to winner capacity, what begins at 256GB of UFS 4.0 and goes as far as possible up to 512GB of UFS 4.0. Professionals. An extremely steady presentation. Doesn't overheat on requesting undertakings. Cons. Warm choking in games. The Flip 5 comes in 4 principal tones. Samsung Universe Z Flip 5 camera. The Z Flip 5 gains a double camera arrangement keeping up with the 12MP goal from the past age, while the selfie camera kept its 10MP goal. In the event that the camera module missing the mark on zooming focal point last year, the equivalent is valid for 2023. Aces, better than expected camera quality. Samsung's warm and striking photograph qualities. Clean camera application communicate with natural on-screen controls. The fundamental camera frequently fill in for the selfie camera. Cons, the camera module needs adaptability. Selfie pictures. The selfie camera conveys steady outcomes, yet the principal camera frequently delivers better photographs, including selfies. What I particularly value this time is the upgraded usefulness of the bigger cover show in the series. Accordingly, you'd involve the principal camera for selfies and recordings all the more regularly. Samsung System Z Flip5 battery. While I called attention to the main normal battery duration, the Cosmic System Z Flip5's battery execution will generally rely upon the client's use propensities. With a battery limit of 3,700 mAh, you can overcome the day with moderate use. Any other way, you could require a subsequent charge. Aces, it endures a day with normal utilization. Cons, just normal battery duration. Charging time surpasses 60 minutes. No power connector remembered for the case. In contrast with its ancestor, both the battery limit and the charging speed, of up to 25 W, stay unaltered. Charging times frequently outperform 60 minutes, running between 90 to 110 minutes, contingent upon the connector being used. Samsung does exclude a 25W or 45W connector in the crate, so buying one is fundamental in the event that you wish to profit from the most productive charging times. Presently, I might want to hear from you. Is the Samsung World Z Flip5 interesting to you? Share your thoughts on the remark area beneath. And that's it for this video. I hope you enjoyed learning about Samsung System Z Flip5 and found it useful. If you did, please give this video a thumbs up and share it with your friends. And don't forget to leave a comment below and let me know what you think. I'd love to hear from you. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.